Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Michael.
And I'm Anthony.
We're going to be talking about Nintendo's new online service that they just popped out with.
Yay.
The rollout wasn't the greatest, and
To say the least.
there's a lot of problems with it. I'm not super privy to everything going because Anthony's more efficient now when it comes to Nintendo. Definitely when it comes to this rollout when it comes to this online service because he's been keeping pretty much good tabs on it.
Yeah. And, you know, we'll get to the counter arguments in a little bit, but
Counter arguments.
oh yeah, people are defending this heavily, but
Yuck.
we'll get to that in a bit.
Okay.
So we'll put aside the idea that we have had this for free since the launch and now suddenly have to pay for it, because I think that is less of an argument and more of a framework that Nintendo should be working with to say, all right, how are we gonna make it worth their while? Because, you know, had it free for like a year, now we suddenly have to pay. So what do you get for it? Okay. You get a library of NES games.
That's nice.
It would be if, you know, they were all of quality. And if it wasn't just NES, if they had said NES, SNES, it's 64, maybe GameCube, maybe.
You guys for a lot.
I'm really not.
Yes, you are.
If I had to pay a little bit more to get that, I would pay a little bit more. But even if it was just NES and SNES, if it was just that, I would have taken it.
Okay.
And we'll get to why that was a possibility a little bit later. But if I had gotten just that, I'd have been like, you know what? All right. Yeah, you know, 2 consoles, it's fine. But then you see some of the games that's on offer, and some of these games, oh boy.
They're
like
all
the
classics,
sports
though.
Games that they got out for it, like hockey and football and basketball. No, trash.
These are classics, though.
They are trash. They are trash.
Are you sure?
Are you?
Okay, first of all, what console is it for?
The NES.
The greatest console ever come out?
Wrong. That's
Never.
the PlayStation 2, but, you know, I'll let you believe that.
Nintendo doesn't believe that. That's the thing.
Nintendo is up its own ass, but
as they should be. They cut over the service.
Oh my god, you are out here trying to play devil's advocate, and I will not.
I'm playing Angel's Advocate.
Anywho, get to you in a second.
Okay.
So then you also get access to their Nintendo application for your phone, which gives you such features as leaderboards and online chat.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah. If only there were another app that you could do that. Oh, man. If only something like Discord existed.
But
Except it does.
Discord's not always reliable, so can't use
And this
that.
will be?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Nintendo has a good track record with these types of things.
I'm glad you prefaced this with saying you don't know much about this, or else this will be very aggravating.
Listen, I let people know up front. I don't know nothing about this.
So are you saying to me that it's impossible for the Switch to have native voice chat?
I'm going to say it's impossible, but we're not going to say it's impossible. What we will say is that it is challenging.
Is it?
Yes.
What if I told you there was a game right now that allows this very mystical feature?
What? What game?
Fortnite.
That's not the problem there is that Fortnite was developed by Epic Games. So whatever they're doing inside their infrastructure has nothing to do with Nintendo. So
But here's the thing, right?
Okay.
If they were going to release it for this console, that means they had to have conversation with Nintendo, yes?
they're not going to have
Yes or no?
Yes.
So is it so far-fetched to say that they could not have communicated with this company and maybe several others about why and how this mystical feat could have been accomplished?
But how would they? Okay, if they had that, what sense would it make to have an external application in the first place?
Why would you want that?
Because you have to download it.
That's stupid.
That's called marketing.
That's not. It's called a waste of time.
For whom?
It's a waste
For
of time.
whom? For whom?
Who is out here about to use their phone to talk? No.
Use your phone to talk already. You see that logic? You see that logic?
No.
You see where you went with that? Use your phone.
Who's using that phone for game chats? When you get on PlayStation Network, do you use your phone to chat with people?
But you said
when you get on Xbox Live,
did you
use
say
that?
Did you say Discord
when
earlier?
you use
Did you say
PlayStation Network,
Uh-huh.
do you use your phone for it?
I could. They
but
have an app.
do you?
I could.
God, you are out here trying to upset me, and I'm letting you. Moving on.
Okay.
Because that app idea is terrible. Okay, it's terrible. Of course, you get the ability to play online, which works exactly the same as it always has.
Okay.
Nothing's really changed. Anything that's been laggy is still laggy. Anything that hasn't been laggy still isn't. Except if you play Fortnite, which has free online, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Yikes. So it's free online and it has in-game voice chat?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yes, it does.
Yammers.
Oh, the one thing everybody wanted, the cloud saves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that I know a
You
lot
can
about.
do the cloud saves now.
Can we talk about that?
Except if you play Splatoon or the Pokemon games or 2K19, because fuck you guys, you don't get it because you're a bunch of cheaters and Nintendo doesn't love you.
I mean, is this their way of like fighting back cheaters?
If only that were the... Oh, man. They're trying to combat cheating in Splatoon, the game that has absolutely no cheating and never has.
It's a game for
Ever.
children. Why would
in
they?
their lifespan. Except it's one of the most notorious games for cheating.
Can we circle back to the whole cloud save thing and park the car there and talk about that for a second? Because
cloud saves being a feature of a paid service.
That's a lot because the way they're implementing that is not good.
So, PS4, it has a cloud save feature with PlayStation Plus, but it also lets you take off save files via a USB stick. Xbox has it just for free. Don't talk to PC people about it because, of course, they're going to tell you, well, we can put ours in a RAR file. And, I mean, shout out to the PC guys. I mean, I get it. I'm just tired of hearing about it. This is, if you're a PC person, this is not the podcast for you. We get it. You guys got free online. You can take your saves anywhere. We understand. Okay? We understand.
Woo. You can't be saying something like that out of nowhere.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I got myself back.
We get it.
Okay.
PC is great. I'm not taking that from you.
It's the greatest thing to ever happen to the world.
It is. It is. It will cure polio and cancer with a click. Single click. It is done.
Okay.
You can play Counter-Strike and cure cancer at the same time.
Wow.
I understand.
All right.
You got mods.
All right.
Okay? We get it.
Okay.
But we have this feature here, cloud saves.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't take it off the Switch natively, even though you could with the Wii U and the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cloud save it, which I think you could do with the Wii U. Not totally sure, but I know you could take it off with a USB stick or not a micro, just a regular SD card. And the only way you can cloud save is if you pay for this feature, which is really what people are paying it for.
Don't forget the big thing. The fact that if you don't have the service anymore,
the moment you don't have the service, click. They flip a switch and everything you have is gone.
That's the part I have the highest issue with.
And for reference, in case you thought it worked the same thing for PlayStation, they give you 6 months. And then they delete your stuff.
Which is a courtesy.
That's a pretty good courtesy.
Yeah.
If you ain't getting your subscription back in 6 months, chances are you ain't getting your subscription back.
Well, exactly. At that point, like, okay, you're probably not going to play online anymore. So it's like, at that point, it's like you're not really going to really engage in our service anymore. So why should we have to sit here and keep your stuff on our servers? So that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But
immediately,
Nintendo like,
this is for paying customers only? Now, mind you,
this is exactly what they're telling you.
Now, mind you,
no restrooms.
Oh, and of course, we got special offers, but that really is just a golden block to us at this point because we don't know what those special offers are. I think Splatoon people get like a nice little skin or something. I don't know, something dumb, but we don't know what those special offers are right now. Now, this service is like a backpedal so hard on everything that Nintendo has done themselves and what the industry is doing. Like, straight up, voice chat is one of the simplest things. And they've done it. they've done it in something as small as the DS.
That was
DS
the
had
that was the
voice
DS
chat.
though.
The 3DS had voice chat.
That's the 3DS.
Oh my God, Michael, you're not about to do this. You're not about to do this. You are not going to become one of those Twitter threads about how this is perfectly okay.
It is.
How?
Because it is. Nintendo said it.
Could it possibly occur to you that Nintendo is wrong?
How? How?
How?
How?
Because how are you going to pay money for going backwards?
Easy.
And you have a game that does all the things you expect people to pay for.
That's Epic. They you try to make,
I don't know why Michael is trying to upset me.
I love
or why
Epic.
he's antagonizing me right now.
Epic ain't Nintendo.
You're right. Epic will probably be a decent company about this.
Yikes. Okay, so what other parts about that service that's not going according to plan?
Oh, those 20 NES games, right? Yeah, because they just ripped the emulator from the NES Classic, people have hacked it. Now, mind you, the hacking occurred probably the same day they released it, because the first video of hacking was released hours after the service went live.
Wow. So, walk me through that, because I'm not super, like...
Okay. I'm not, the process, I'm not entirely sure of, because, you know, you can find that process on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
I'm just talking about the application of it, like what...
Oh, so you know how you don't want to play, like, let's say you don't want to play soccer on your NES.
Okay.
And you want to replace it with Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, for the consumer, sure. But
I can play
it kind of renders that whole, we're going to put in 3 games a month thing useless.
I can play Gyromite.
Yeah, you could. And not wait for Nintendo to put it on there if they even decide to.
They probably won't, because they forget that games exist most of the time, but, you know.
But one of the biggest features, you know, being able to just wait for them to give you games, you've now entirely bypassed it. Just put it on there yourself.
Until the new patch comes out and they say you can't do it no more.
I mean, I think they're still waiting on... No, I think they've patched that one out. The exploit that you can hack it with, like, the right Joy-Con side and things. That was a whole other mess. Look, this thing is hackable.
Very hackable.
Now, Nintendo has done a okay job with dealing with the hacks, but they just keep finding other ways.
Yeah. They actually did a better job with the 3DS when it came to hacks. Like, they stopped everything cold.
They were like, oh, you want to use the
R4?
eShop?
Yep. Boop. You want to use that R4 card? Nah. They won't even, like, register. Like, get out of our face. Stop playing with us. But now it's like
as far as the Wii and the Wii U, you know, they just kind of like shrug.
Yeah. They're like, well, take that L.
Yeah, but it'd be like that sometimes.
But this Switch, I don't think they foresaw that it was going to be this way. I think they just thought, okay, if we use the NES Classic infrastructure for emulators, we can just do it in the Switch. It'll be easy. It's easy peasy. So now that people are hacking it, it does render that service like kind of like useless, like you said.
And not to mention the save features. They've showed us the games that it's not going to work for.
Why? Okay, did they ever explain why they won't work for it?
Because I already told you, they want to prevent cheating. They want to make it so that you can't like go backwards to a higher. Like, say you rank down in Splatoon. Okay. They don't want it to be like you can just like boot up a save and get back up at that
Gotcha.
Or they don't want you to duplicate items and things like that.
Gotcha. But my save file, though.
I would like to direct you to one service that is very similar to this that they did a lot better. Pokemon Bank.
Oh, yes.
Now, Pokemon Bank was a service where for $5 a year, you could store as many Pokemon as you could reasonably put in there. I believe the limit was around the hundreds. I used it often.
Of course you did. I remember your Pokebank exploits.
Man, and we'll get to that because it's something that can be quite exploited. Now, one thing they did better there was if you didn't pay the $5, they kept it on there, I think, for quite a few months, actually. For a few months. It's quite a long time. And it also more or less facilitated cheating. It was like 50% of how cheating occurred. But they had things in place that if you were cheating, you were quite easily caught. The only thing that they couldn't catch is like duplicating Pokemon, but I think after that,
yeah,
they found ways that you couldn't get into like competitive battle or anything like that.
Oh,
yeah. As a matter of fact, there's like this whole there's this whole story about how this guy got disqualified because they found out like through something as small as a Pokeball that this guy was like duplicating and cheating and all this stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Nintendo has anti-cheat ways that don't mess with the features of something they put out. And it kind of feels like they didn't want to take these extra measures for Nintendo Switch Online, which is unfortunate because you're asking consumers to pay for something and you're not going to go the effort to tell us why we should pay for this thing.
The fact they put it out.
Why are you like this?
Like what?
This devil's advocate.
I'm an angel's advocate. Thank you.
You are being the devil advocate.
I am angel's advocate.
There is no
you.
angel here for you.
I am because the consumers are angels. So
well, I mean, Satan was an angel. So.
Exactly. Therefore, I'm here on behalf of
the consumer. This is all for the consumer.
I'm here on the behalf.
You sound like a Nintendo Twitter thread where people and I'm going to address some of those. I'm going to address some of those arguments there, right? Well, you can't complain because it's cheap. Yeah, you know what was cheap? Free. Free was cheap. And I felt like I got more out of it being free than having to pay for it.
But what was Nintendo getting out of it, though?
My money when I bought the game.
But you're online.
So?
They have to pay for servers.
Oh, silly me.
Yeah.
It's not as if the console is one of the best-selling consoles in history.
Don't care.
And it's not as if the games haven't been selling copies on copies on copies.
Don't care.
I mean, forget all that.
Don't care.
Of course you don't care because you sound just like them, which makes me want to ignore you, so I'm about to. Now, and besides, if they are talking about servers, right? Are they serious that $20 from each person is going to do? And they even make an option where, like, if you get enough people, it's like $5 a year. Are they telling me that that's enough to upkeep some servers? And if it is, I question the power and well-being of those servers. But I mean, maybe it's something that I really don't know.
But somebody has to actually man those servers too. Like, there's employees too. You want somebody to work for free?
They aren't working for. So you tell me they've been working for free for a year?
Yes. Okay, they probably were working for free, but I know it's coming out of their budget. They're like, okay, we could actually like circumvent this price by like actually charging people finally.
My point.
But I mean, everybody else is charging people for online.
I'm not okay. So here's the thing, right? I'm not complaining that the fact that we're getting charged is a thing. I mean, yeah, it sucks that you got to pay for online that you didn't have to pay for a year ago. It sucks. All I'm saying is that Nintendo could put forth a better effort to make that pill easier to swallow.
Why?
Why not?
You're going to either do it or not. You're going to end up like Erica and play Animal Crossing next year and can't get online.
Oh, my God, Michael.
Do you want that?
How are you being the angel's advocate, but you sound like the devil? You sound like them. You sound like Nintendo.
I mean, have you talked to Nintendo?
They've talked to us.
They said,
and they've told us buy or die.
They didn't say that. They just said buy it.
Why are you being this person?
I am being.
You're making me want to strangle you, Michael.
I'm being myself.
Why are you being so anti-consumer?
Oh my God! Listen, okay. Everybody else is
I'll do this myself.
Everyone is charging for online. Even PlayStation had to do it. Like, I was upset when they did it too. Everybody has to come around sometime. Like, it's just the natural.
At least PlayStation gave you incentive.
Yeah, when it went down from everybody's getting their stuff compromised. Remember that? I didn't.
I didn't either.
We almost couldn't play Street Fighter 4 when it came out.
I mean, that's fine. I get it. PS4 had to get money so it can be secure.
Exactly.
Okay. But at least they gave you a reason to want it.
Nintendo says you want it because you want to play games online. Like, that's literally what they're telling you. I don't know how else I can say this to you where it would make sense.
It doesn't make sense, Michael.
How not?
Okay, I don't know how I can make it make sense to you. Okay? Because, see, this barely affects you. This is why you're like this.
You might be right.
You're like this because you're not going to be that person playing Smash Online or
Probably
Mario Kart Online. You're going to play your JRPGs and you're going to be fine. You were really just here for the save data feature.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fine. If you're that person, then fine. For the rest of us,
I mean, you can play Fortnite for free, so I mean, they ain't affected.
but that means I have to play Fortnite.
I mean, they're not a part of the conversation either because they can still play Fortnite and do like in-game voice chat. So,
Which is really a big slap in the face to everybody who ain't playing Fortnite, honestly. That's one of the most amazing slaps in the face. Like, Nintendo's like, you gotta pay for online, and Fortnite just kind of whispered in their ear, except if you're playing Fortnite.
like, yeah, you're still free all around. You did good.
Go ahead, keep your money.
Dang.
So I guess if Fortnite is your primary game online, then that's more power to you. But
I mean, yes, I am not affected by majority of this stuff going on.
then take a nap. Take a nap. Because I'm about to throw something at you.
Look, if I wasn't here to do this, who would? If not me, who? If not
Nobody.
now, when?
Nobody. And that would make this conversation a lot more productive and not a Twitter thread.
But Twitter threads are how things are debated these days.
Debated or shouted? Because there's
whichever
been no debates.
Whatever one you want to use.
There have been people coming through when people have legitimate criticism. Nope, Nintendo. Nintendo is the best. No,
They are.
No, are you too poor? Are you
Yes.
poor?
I love that.
You're too poor. It's $20. You spent $20 on dumber things.
Is it
Look
wrong?
I'm not taking your opinion. You don't even have Nintendo as a follower on your Facebook and Twitter. This is Nintendo. Joy-Con boys. Yeah, that's how they sound. That's exactly how they sound. They might as well have switch size fucking clubs to beat themselves over the head with. Because Nintendo could sell them air and they would buy it. These are the type of people who are defending this service to tooth and nail.
Air.
And you know what? To make this a more constructive conversation, I don't want there to be no Nintendo Switch Online. I just want there to be a better Nintendo Switch Online. For one, the fuck are these special offers? They could at least tell us what they are. If they're like, you get discounts on this. Okay, fine. I'll take that. If that's all you give us like you do the PlayStation Network shit. When they get sales, you get like extra sales. Fine. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. But no, they're just going to show us a glowing fucking mystery box like, who knows what you'll get?
It's a loot box.
Oh, my God. And you know what? Is it so hard to just make it so that you can talk and chat in the goddamn system? That isn't hard. I'm not asking for things that they can't give us, like an achievement system, like trophies or achievements. I'm not asking for them to just dump their entire NES service game list on there. I mean, really, NES though, it couldn't be SNES, really.
Can I read some tweets?
Oh, must you?
I found some. These are great.
Go ahead.
So this is from @RelaxAlex or Alex. Nintendo Online was free and had less. Now it's $20 a year and has more. It's not great, but it still has more for $1.66 a month. I still don't get the outrage. Yes, it's weaker than PSN and Live, but it's also priced accordingly. So? ? To each their own, I guess.
Okay. So check this out, right? Something being cheap doesn't mean you should accept it if it's bad. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
And of course you can go the route of you get what you pay for. But at the very least, I'm not asking for a ton, okay? I'm not asking for them to start putting Breath of the Wild for $30 to make this worthwhile. I'm not asking them to do what PlayStation does and put their premium games up for free for a month to nab. I'm asking for fucking SNES, which, while their ROMs are about as worthless as NES ROMs, would still provide better games. Because let's be real about something. Nintendo ROMs from SNES and NES have been hoarded out so much that to imply that they have value is laughable. If you love those games, you want to play them on the go, fine. The value at that point is playing them on the go, but you could probably do that on your cell phone at this point. Yikes. Or on a different system that you may have that may or may not be hacked. Whatever. We are not here to judge. I'm just saying. And to start off with 20, okay, all right, 20 is a healthy number, I guess. Couldn't it have been 20 good games instead of just 20 random games? Like, who the hell asked for fucking football and hockey from NES of all the systems?
You sound really upset.
I just want better. That's it. I want better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm asking so much of Nintendo.
They give so much of themselves.
They give you fucking crumbs. They give you crumbs.
Is it really
crumbs?
We should be
grateful for the crumbs.
Is it really crumbs?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You know, if all they changed was that you could talk on the system as opposed to a goddamn app, we wouldn't be here. I would even take that. I'm not asking for a lot because they can do it. They can do it.
But that would have to require, buying something from Epic Games.
That's like a line of code.
Is it?
Kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I know you are,
and I don't understand why you're doing this to me.
Because this is irritating for people who listen to this. Like, it's informational and it's also entertaining. It's killing two birds with one stone.
You're making me want to drink cyanide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, for those listening to this podcast, I hope you're having the best time.
Because I am not.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I could kill him.
He'll be fine.
I would kill him right now.
He'll be fine.
He would die.
He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
I hate you. You are the bane of all that I enjoy.
Right now.
I hate you.
Do you have any final thoughts about the Nintendo Online?
I hate you. That's my final thoughts.
Besides hating me.
Drown.
Aside from anything harming me. The actual service itself. Like, what do you want to see happen?
I feel like the service, as it is right now, would be fine if this was some sort of groundwork.
Do you think they're going to, try to improve it later?
I hope so. I really hope so.
Because I'm reading tweets.
Because this isn't something that is an isolated thing. This isn't just like a vocal minority. Nintendo knows that people don't like this, which is why they pulled that really stupid-ass stunt where they uploaded the video of all the features, and it was massively downvoted. They deleted it, re-uploaded it, thinking it was just going to be, nobody was going to notice. It's even more downvoted. Nintendo hears us, but that doesn't mean they're listening. I would like for them to listen and not do this. Oh, God. Oh, I hate you, Michael.
What did I do?
Want inline chatting. It's not hard. You're doing it right now. Put forth some sort of effort for anti-cheating so all the shit can have some save features. Like, seriously? You can't do anything about this? Like, nothing at all? Because other people have. I'm just saying. It's probably not that hard. I'm not a game designer, but it's probably not that hard. And at least tell us something about these special features. Just something. Anything at all. Anything.
Okay, aside from me being a complete dick this whole episode, which was hilarious. Yeah, I think my thing would be the community. I'm reading just tweets online. A lot of people saying it's even laggier now.
Is
before,
it?
Yeah, they're saying it's even worse. Like, a lot of people getting connection errors and stuff. Which I think if you're paying for it, they need to fix the lagginess and all that stuff. That needs to be top priority. Above everything, it needs to work.
Man,
if you're paying for it, for real.
As if those dollars weren't going towards dedicated servers.
Probably not. Maybe it's going to people's pockets.
not going towards a ROM or anything like that.
They're probably going to that lawsuit for what you call it with MU Paradise.
Oh, yikes! Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Be safe though.
All right, guys. What do you guys think of the Nintendo online service? Have you used it yet? Do you plan on using it? Are you gonna like me and just use it for cloud saving? Are you gonna like Anthony and really be upset about a lot of stuff because it really does matter? Because this is kind of ridiculous at this point, where they're rolling out this huge service and it's not even worth the price for it.
It's so half-assed.
Yeah, it's. They had so much time too. They had like what?
They had like a year and a half.
What were they doing that whole year? Probably just worried about like the Final Fantasy crap.
Around.
Probably dicking around. Like, oh shit, we got to come up with the online service.
Probably jerking off into the fucking Zelda money. having a whole nice little circle jerk over how much Breath of the Wild and fucking Mario Odyssey made.
Man, the monies. Or those pre-orders for like for Smash and stuff.
Oh man, that's just a shower on top.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. You can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Twitter and Facebook. You can catch our website at www.restaurantrare.net. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. That would be great. And also subscribe to our podcast. You can go to our Spreaker page. And yeah, guys, we'll see you next time.